participants also to keep their mobiles on the silent mode.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the SAGE National Billiards and Snooker Championship 2021. Today we are about to witness the National 6Red Snooker Championship for the men's category. And this is a major event after the long pandemic break, and everybody is excited about that. It is such a beautiful and wonderful venue, such a wonderful auditorium with all you audiences over here. For the evening, the referee is Wasim Ahmad, gold class referee with a lot of experience. The match is going to be of best of 13 frames, and we are going to see two of the Bharat Petroleum players coming in. I request the 13-time national title holder and world gold holder, Manan Chandra, his opponent happens to be the youngster Shrikrishna, who also happened to hold the men's billiards title at 18 years. And this is his first men's snooker title, first finals. Thank you. What you're going to witness is going to be very interesting because both of them are very fast players. Both of them are very strong potters and positional players. And it's going to be a very exciting event. I request all of you to keep your mobiles in silent mode and ensure that you don't move around when the players have taken their stance. Thank you very much and all the best.
Manan Chandra to start. Oh. Enemies. Shrikrishna. Oh. Seven. Eleven. 12. 17. 18. 24. 25. 32. 33. 40. 12 strokes. Number 6, Shrikrishna, 40. False stroke. Chandra, 4. 5. 6, 5, and frame, Shrikrishna. Frame 2, score 1. Just first place. One. Seven. Eight. $15. 16. 20. 23. 30. 31. 36. 37. 42. 44. 47. 51. 56. 62. 69. White, please. What?
The kind of game he plays is the game that attracts the crowds, fast, furious, and attacking snooker he plays. And the moment he is among the reds, they are
Six.
hardly any reds on the table. Nine of them have disappeared because of this 6-red format. So he's again on the kill. Spotted one red and blue. And again another red to take another blue. And now he's trying to chalk out his way to the other remaining reds which are lying between the pink and the black. There you can see on the screen the four red is still there. Instead of the blue, he has taken the pink risky shot, but which was giving him better position. Referee Wasim Ahmed of Chennai has spotted the pink below the reds because the pink spot itself is occupied by the red that is above the red below which the pink has been spotted. Now
30.
I cannot make out from here whether the plant is on or not. No, it is not on. So Krishna has resorted to playing a safety shot. Oh, unfortunately, this happens sometimes in snooker, over which the player has not much control. Sometimes the cue ball just nudges the jaws and stays there, but sometimes it goes into the pocket. So there is a breather for Manan Chandra, who has taken the cue ball in hand and tried to play another safety shot. As my viewers can make out, this 6-red format of snooker is a game in which long distance cue ball control is tested to the limit by the players. You see, every time the cue ball is traveling 2 lengths of the table, the cue ball is going down to the top spot and then coming back. Now, the total length of the table is 12 feet, which means 24 feet. The cue ball is traveling, and in the meantime, when you bring the cue ball back, it has to take refuge behind one of the colors. It so happens that most of the time it stays out of that cover of the colors, and the opponent gets a chance to play another reply of the same kind of safety shot. To be honest, this safety department of the game is the more difficult part of the game, which is not easily mastered except by the seasoned players. But Shrikrishna, a very young lad from Chennai, a former junior national champion and also a senior champion in senior billiards, which he won incidentally in Indore. So this is a test for him in snooker. There are very few players who have all-round ability of playing billiards and snooker board, and Shrikrishna is one of them. Like Pankaj Advani, very good strength control. And Shrikrishna has just landed the cue ball on the red that was lying on the top cushion. And it's a bit of luck he has got the other red covered also by this red which he had touched with his cue ball. As I said while earlier, the cue ball sometimes hits the ball and stays at the lip of the pocket, and sometimes it goes into it. So this is one of those lucky nudges of the green, as they say. This was a difficult shot. Any shot in the center pocket at an angle is always a difficult shot and missable. So Krishna is getting. This is a lucky shot. He spotted the red, but unfortunately he hasn't got a potable color. So in all likelihood he's trying to snooker the cue ball behind the yellow, as he succeeded in doing it. So this is an aggressive kind of safety which is bound to yield some opening, some lucrative opening for Krishna. It will be very difficult for Manan Chandra to hit the red and keep the cue ball safe at the same time. As you can see, the cue ball is traveling
Foul. And miss.
almost
Shrikrishna 4.
in a zigzag way across the table to reach the red, but he could not reach the red. So Krishna has asked referee Wasim Ahmed to replace the cue ball where it was. This is the famous and rather unpopular rule called foul and a miss. The cue ball has to be re-spotted at the place where it was previously before this was played for the first time.
Foul. And miss.
Again, now
Shrikrishna 4.
15 red snooker, this can carry on for quite a number of times, but in 6 red snooker, it is not done like that. Again, I think he will, there you are. Shrikrishna has asked the referee from Chennai to replace the cue ball where it was. This can happen only 4 times in 6 red snooker. And 5th time, the non-striker will get the chance of taking the cue ball in hand and placing it anywhere on the table. This time hit the red, so it's a fair shot, but unfortunately for Manan Chandra, the cue ball it was left in a position where Krishna could pot a red. That was not an easy move. So he potted the red and now he's taking the pink to take place in the and it's very unlikely that
7.
Manan Chandra will get another chance to get back in this frame.
8.
It's not a very good shot, shall I say, because the cue ball is very close to the blue ball. Anyway, the kind of that high bridge that you have to make when the cue ball is very close to the ball that is
15.
obstructing free delivery of the cue. There the last red has been taken. And now probably he needs all the colours Manan Chandra to cut back into the game. That is provided he gets a chance
23.
to the yellow, for which Krishna has already taken very good placing. Probably there is another
25.
clearance is on the anvil, but this is not he's quite good with the rest also. So he has spotted the green
28.
and now he has snooked himself on the brown, but it's done because he has hit the brown also, so no harm was done. Anyway, the lead was so much that many snookers were required by Manan Chandra. So as such, he seems to have conceded the frame. Wasim Ahmed is going to put up another frame. So he has already taken a lead of 3 frames. It's not since this is best of 13 frames. So Krishna will need anybody who wins 7 frames at a stretch will win the match on the final and the title. My viewers and the people sitting in the audience may not be knowing that this magnificent game, this beautiful game of snooker, which is perhaps the world's only game which is based on colors, was born in Madhya Pradesh only, in Jabalpur, almost 150 years ago. And Madhya Pradesh is leading the show in organizing the nationals. This is I think this is the only state in the country which has organized the national championship in 3 different cities, in Gwalior, in Indore, and now in Bhopal. But unfortunately, it was not organized, has not yet been organized in Jabalpur, where snooker was born. So we can say that this magnificent auditorium in which this final is being held is a homecoming for the game, because it was born in this state only. एक शानदार घर वापसी है स्नूकर के लिए कि वो इस ऑडिटोरियम में सेज यूनिवर्सिटी के इतने शानदार तरीके से इस पहले फाइनल को कंडक्ट किया जा रहा है. Now Krishna is again on the prowl.
Hey.
He has taken 1 red and 1 black. 5 reds are still there. By the way, if a player takes 6 reds and 6 blacks and all the colors, it comes to a total of 75 points, which has already been achieved by 2-3 players in the nationals. This nationals I am talking about. I must say that the organization of this championship in Bhopal
16.
has been beyond anybody's imagination. There is not a single person who has anything bad to say about it, but that is a negative compliment. The positive compliment is that, in my opinion, this championship, this national that is being organized over here, is going to become a landmark event in the history of billiards and snooker in the country. This is the first time that it is the longest championship, stretching for over 35 days, and almost 1,000 participants, girls, boys, men, and they are vying for different titles in 8 different categories. Krishna seems to be well into his cocoon of red-black combinations. Probably he's trying to make a 7.
24.
He has already 3 reds and 3 blacks, but it will be difficult for him to come back for another black.
25.
So it means that he is content with just winning this frame and taking a lead of 4 frames out of the 7 frame that he will be needing.
30.
Manan Chandra has yet to open his account. And the way Shrikrishna is on the rampage on the table, I'm afraid if he will be able to do much about it. This is a clash of generations, with Manan
38.
Chandra representing the older generation and Krishna coming straight away
39.
from the new generation, which has just graduated from the junior ranks into the senior ranks just a couple of years ago. I must say that Shrikrishna belongs to that rare category of players
44.
who are crowd pullers, you can call them. They are positive, aggressive, and full of stroke play.
46. 49.
49 the score. 71 the total will be if he clears the table. 22 points is still on the table.
53.
Stocky, positive
58.
and aggressive. Krishna is just the kind of, plays the kind of game that the crowd wants him to play.
64.
It looks like Shri Krishna is conducting a master class in break building and making clearances. As we have already seen Shri Krishna clearing the table straight away from 6 reds twice in this championship. No, I'm sorry, in this final. So Krishna in Indore about a couple of years ago, beating Dhwaj Haria in the final. So Shri Krishna is going to add another feather in his cap in this final, unless Manan Chandra changes his gears and take out some rabbits from his hat to make things difficult for Krishna. Manan Chandra has been an outstanding player, I can tell you. He has been a junior national champion, a senior national champion, and perhaps the only player who has made a break of 140 plus in the World Championship. Only player means the only Indian. Now, as I was telling you about the organization of this championship, I'm afraid Madhya Pradesh Billiards and Snooker Association has raised the benchmark of organizing an event so high that it will be very difficult for anybody to even come close to it, leave alone emulating it. In the championship being held over here as at the inauguration of the championship, the very dynamic executive director of the Sage University, Miss Sakshi Agarwal, had said that the students of this university can do a lot to learn from the lifestyle of these players and the kind of game they play on the table. And she had said that patience and focus and planning and time management, these are the things that all the students can learn from the players. Now, what I want to say is that the players also have a lot to learn from the students who are devoted to their studies in such a very serene atmosphere of this university that it is very difficult to disturb their focus when they are gathering the knowledge for their respective careers. I am myself a referee and a commentator who have come down from Calcutta, and I can tell you I am enjoying every moment of my stay in Bhopal. The beautiful sunrise and the beautiful sunset that I witness over here, I don't find it there in Calcutta. It starts right from the land's end and dips in the land's end on the other side of the firmament. That's a very good shot. The exchange of C2 players has started between the two players, as you can see on the table. He's striking with him, bring the cue ball back to the balk, which Joe Davis used to call the long grass. So bring the cue ball back to the balk. He had potted a red and he tried to snoop behind the green because he could not have snooped behind a nominated color. How strange it is that the name of the game has become a foul shot. You cannot snoop behind a nominated ball. But anyway, things like that. This is the shorter format of snooker compared to the longer format of 15 reds, which will be starting tomorrow on these very beautiful tables supplied by Sharma Billiards Accessories. Unfortunately, that is
Shrikrishna, 4.
I will not say it is very unfortunate. It is a miscalculation, or maybe he has purposely played that so that the cue ball will come back to the D in some other way, and Krishna will not be getting an easy opening in the top table half of the game. Put it the red with the deep screw, but it hit the red, another red, and stayed there. Probably, as you can see from this angle, he will be aiming for the pink in the center pocket. A visible shot, a difficult shot. Probably he may not try and give an easy opening to Manan Chandra if he misses it. Good shot, long shot. Krishna is not giving any thoughts to safety at all. This shows his positive frame of mind. Snooker is a game of extreme patience and sharp focus, which the students of the students they can do to learn from. They may not have. There is not much crowd today because today is a holiday in memory of the Bhopal gas tragedy victims. So there are not many students have come here. Finals to be followed after this final in this magnificent auditorium of Sage University.
12.
The students can come and learn so many things.
30.
This is not an easy black, but Krishna being a top table specialist in billiards, it should not be difficult for him. Spotting through the center of the pocket, even in the case of blind pots.
20.
Krishna is threatening to run away with the match.
Settle down, please.
This is the shorter format of snooker, which is the format. The shorter format, because of the shorter format, it has become more popular, like the T20 cricket, which has become more popular than even one-day international
21.
Test cricket. This is a reflection of the fast-moving lifestyle that we are having on. Shrikrishna is
28.
very comfortable with his black-red combinations, being a very good top table specialist that he is in billiards. The yellow is in a tricky position. It is sticking to the bottom cushion. So I don't know whether he will be able to try to stun for the cue ball. Very good shot that is. It is a very good specimen of a stroke play. Not many people can understand what kind of a stroke this is. But this is a stun follow. Anyway, it was a difficult shot.
34.
Manan Chandra has a couple of snookers. It's 34 points. It's 2 snookers he has already made. But this is not enough. You see, making snookers is not enough. You have to extract penalty points from the opponent, which can come only if the player fails to negotiate that snooker. has made another snooker. These are difficult snookers to play. More likely not. Krishna will break the snooker very easily. And even if he misses it, there will be another snooker required. He just nudged it, but then you see,
Chandra, 4.
and off in the center pocket is giving 4 points to Manan Chandra. So Manan Chandra will now be needing only one snooker. Actually, I'm sorry that I'm unable to see the scoreboard from here. So, let's get into I know it. As I can see in the scoreboard, Manan Chandra is 4 and Krishna is 39. So it means that still 2 singles required by Manan Chandra. Chandra doesn't seem to be happy with the proceedings, which you can make out from his body language. Another foul shot, wanted to flick it in the yellow. He could not hit, he missed it completely. So the option that he had, Manan Chandra, of asking his opponent to play a game which a player has, in this situation he has exercised that option and asked his opponent to play a game. He has given him a long fault, but that is of no use because he needs his snookers. This is the more difficult part of the game, which generally the players catch out the younger generation. See, younger generation thinks that mostly it is the potting that is the name of the game, but it is not so. The name of the game itself, snooker, is what we are watching on the table now. The snooker means the on ball. The ball that you have to hit has been covered by some ball which is not on, which means that you have to hit it off 1, 2, 3 or 4 cushions. Or maybe more. So Krishna is cleaning up now.
5.
Shrikrishna is running away with the match. Beautiful shot. Deep screw of brown to come up for the blue. But you see, what we call professional circles, this is the upper hand game. Because Krishna is having such a wide lead, he is trying all kinds of things on the table. It will not be possible for him to play this kind of shot when he is behind instead of ahead on the scoreboard. So, as he was threatening to run away with the match, Krishna, there will now be a break of 15 minutes. It has been taken 1 frame earlier so that things can be arranged for many other formalities. I will be coming back after a few minutes. Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So 5 minutes.
welcome back to the finals of the Sage 6Red National Championships.
One.
After the break, this is the 6th frame. Shrikrishna leading 5-0 with veteran Manan Chandra. I have with me here my friend Aditya Agarwal to share the mic with me.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
One, Chandra. One.
Manan will have to dig out all the experience if he has to do something from here. The youngster not afraid of the big name that Manan Chandra carries.
Shrikrishna has leveled up his confidence, his style of play after
What?
yesterday's match against Acharya.
He is carried out from there the form. He has not missed any of the easy shots. He in fact has not missed much. And the way he steamrolled Manan in the first 5 frames proves that India is in good hands at the Asian and the World Championships that will follow in June and November this year.
Nine.
Manan, with his experience, you never know. This match could be a roller coaster ride. In a matter of time, 6 Red, such a short format, such a quick format. All Manan has to do is just go ball by ball.
Yeah, he needs to, just take every ball by ball and a frame by frame. And as Aditya said, you never know. But he's struggling. He's struggling
16.
with the control, and when your opponent is leading 5-0, you are under a lot of pressure. Manan is struggling, but it's alright. Just try and take out one frame now and work out. It's a great cut shot played by Manan.
7.
First time a billiards final is
21.
played in an auditorium of national championships. World championships and all are played in auditoriums and 5-star hotels and venues, but the national championship is organized at the Sage University Royal Hall Auditorium.
One, Chandra. 21.
And first time ever in the history of nationals, the finals are held at such a great venue.
Not to forget, this is the longest national championship ever.
Yeah, it's spread over 36 days, and players playing all the formats. Maybe some of the juniors, they will spend more than 20-25 days over at Bhopal. In fact, first time 6Red is being organized along with all the other nationals in billiards and snooker. First time the federation has decided to hold all the championships simultaneously. So they have included the 6Red also in the calendar. The lead is 22-0 in favor of Manan. 2 reds.
format is such, you need to have good safety.
Even if you take the first 4 or 5 reds, the opponent is still in the game. So you need to play you play the safety shots in such a way that you don't give your opponent much scope to maneuver.
Here's a chance for Manan.
He requires brown, red, and another color.
I also feel sometimes you need the run of the ball.
It helps now. This was lucky cannon which Manan got over off the two cushion to the ball, but still he needs. That's what I said. He needs to maneuver. See, after not.
Manan is trying to manage rhythm.
He's not been able to get the ball where he wants, and even with a lead of 27 with 1 red on the table, Shrikrishna is still in the game. And the shorter format of 15 red snooker, 6 red, the opponent is always there. He can come back from the last red as well. So you need to put him out of the frame. It's a good chance to Manan. Shrikrishna has not played he tried a good safety behind the snooker behind the black, but given the ball on to Manan.
This is Shrikrishna's first year as a senior only. Usually he has been playing the juniors as well. And this is his first major title, like finals in the senior circuit.
There are many players in the past who have done it. That includes a lot of players who have done it in the first year of the nationals, senior nationals.
Does
In
it
fact,
include you?
That includes me as well, and Pankaj Vani is there, Rupesh Shah is there. Those too many players who've done. Sonik Multani was one of them who have done it on the first year of the junior national championship after winning, the junior previous year and the first year in the seniors. So, because of the exposure that Shrikrishna has got over the last so many years playing the junior circuit and many international matches, he's evolved as a major player in the senior events also. He's won a senior national billiards title 2 years back at Indore. So he has all the.
He's like the mini David Cozier of India.
Yeah, he is one of those types. But he has all the ingredients to become a great player for years to come for India.
Talking about the 6-red format, many players have compared it to the 9-ball pool.
9-ball pool is
It's so cruel. This format is so cruel.
yeah, it is a cruel format because now you don't get chance so quickly, but still 9-ball is also a different game where a lot of skill is involved. People think it's a lot of fluke and all that kind of thing. It's a great shot.
This is what happened yesterday. Dwaj had the chance to frame. Shrikrishna gave the and Dwaj missed and there. Fortunately, Manan has removed the snooker.
बोलना और वापस ब्रेक देता हूँ 15 मिनट का, कौन सी बड़ी बात है।
Krishna using his billiard talent to give Manan snookers. Manan using his speed to get out of the snooker. That's a great shot.
It's a great shot played by Shrikrishna. The Messi is available. It's a great shot again by Manan.
Manan has tremendous cue power. I have been a fan of his cue power.
He's got a great temperament as well, and apart from that, he's been playing for a long time. He's there on the circuit for a long time. Another great shot by Shrikrishna. This is where billiard helps.
I think so. This boy doesn't want to give up so easily. He wants to finish it off, wrap it up as quickly as possible.
But Manan Chandra, as I know of him, he is a fighter, and he will not give Shri Krishna the title on the platter. He will fight. Shri Krishna will have to play the best of the game today. The lead is good, but still, Manan can manage 2 or 3 frames from here. The match can be, you can see the match tilting the other way. It's just matter of 1 or 2 frames or 2. And from there, you never know. Manan can still pick up another 1 frame. The tides can change. This is a very short format. One mistake and it's all over. 15 net you can afford to make 1 or 2 mistakes, but not in this format.
This table is actually very, very new compared to the matches they have been playing on the other venue. This is a new stable, brand new, sliding cushions. The feel is different.
This is the table which has been reserved only for the finals. All the matches are going to be played. All the finals of the national championships. That includes ladies, juniors, seniors, billiards, snooker, sub-junior. All finals are slated to be played on this table. So this table will be only used for the finals, and if required for some other matches.
Here you can see Manan is now gaining control over his handball. He's able to control the handball much better now. He's slightly on the side.
We have the lead of 31 points.
That's the Manan we know. The
3.
potting machine from Delhi. Representing BPCL right now.
7.
In the frame, Manan Chandra. Finally, Manan has opened his account. 1 frame against 5. would like to thank Sage University, Bhopal, for the amazing infrastructure for this national championship. They have provided us with a beautiful venue with 13 tables, 14 tables, and the 15th table is right in front of us. Players are having the option to stay at the venue, that is the university. That includes the meals and boarding and lodging. I think so this is an ideal package for any player. It's like an Olympic going on over here.
Aditya, I had the privilege of meeting Sri Sanjeev Agrawal, the managing director of Sage University and Agrawal Constructions, and he seems to be a man with a vision. He says this is the first time we are trying it, and now from next year this might be an annual feature here, and he wants to develop a sports billiards specially designed sports academy. It is specially designed for billiards and so forth in all the Sage universities, not only in Bhopal, maybe Indore, in Madhya Pradesh, wherever the Sage University is. He wants to put three or four tables, or maybe 5 or maybe 10 in Bhopal, and have an academy of international standard, wherein you can organize an event, not only of national status but standard of international events in 10 days of time. That's his vision.
Shrikrishna, 4.
Could this be the turning point for Indian Q Sports with
Yes.
Sage University coming in the picture now?
Yes,
And their vision.
they're quite enthusiastic. The enthusiasm of the people who are here on the organizing committee is now taken to the next level, and their approach. and
The
their
Chennai
help.
Express is on again.
Yeah.
Definitely citing goalpost.
It's alright. He's a young boy, with his hand-eye and mind coordination is giving, helping him at this age. All the players, we've all gone through the process. You're not afraid of your opponent's name. You're not afraid of anything. You just see the ball, pot it, and take the title and make it. And Shrikrishna might be young, but he's quite experienced. He's been playing in the pro circuit for the last 6 years in the junior, sub-junior world championship, senior world championship and all that. So he's quite experienced as such.
And most importantly, I feel he's in the present. He's not worried about the victory. He's playing ball by ball. He's in the present right now.
Yeah.
This is what is helping him focus better.
Yes, he's been taught that way.
I'm sure about that. Not to forget, Shrikrishna has been under the guidance and mentorship of Shri Ashok Chandra, our national coach,
So
and we can see the
11.
result right now.
12.
Yeah, he's quick, he's fast. He's the David Cozier. I'm going to call him David Cozier of
I
India.
like his approach. He doesn't take much of time. A lot of players take a lot of time. I don't know what they're thinking. There's only one right shot on the table. So you don't need to think 10 times or go around the
18.
table here and there and slow. This is a game where there's only one right shot on the table.
This is proof that
19.
the homework is done right.
Yeah. Sighting the ball the way he's hitting,
He's definitely in practice.
he is definitely in touch. And the last 4 days, where where he played the round robin matches, also helped him. And apart from that, Aditya, I
20.
decided that Shrikrishna should get a direct entry into the national 6-red because he was supposed to play the double elimination.
elimination.
But I had a slot there for him, and I had to choose between 2 players. So
This
I think my decision to choose Shrikrishna was right by him.
definitely. Slight casual approach, and this format is so cruel. Tables can turn any moment.
The only thing that has helped Shrikrishna that Manan doesn't have a straightforward easy shot. He has to manipulate a good shot.
There is not
That's what he's
there's not a
thinking.
leave on. There's not a leave on from
And-
Manan Chandra.
And being 27 points down, he has to think.
Can you do this?
He's
So-
played a safe kind of thing, shot to the thing, he just brought his head ball down.
You saw the Q power.
Yeah,
He's coming down.
there is the ball available for Shrikrishna. It's a good shot by Manan.
1.
That was an attempt to release the red.
4.
Point the scoring matters.
It's got a good safety. Try to give him a snooker. I think he must have.
4.
Oh,
Can he see it?
off the cushion maybe.
Okay.
Manan Chandra, unfortunately, the red on him. Another chance to Manan. This is the second chance.
One.
Manan
6.
is back into the game. Difference only 11 points.
6.
17 points.
17 points. 17 points.
And Shrikrishna snooker.
Can Manan do it?
It's a sitter clearance for Manan. Should not be a problem. It's just yellow, green, brown, blue,
Two.
and the pink that Manan has to pot.
This is the routine clearance if you're doing your practice, like basically.
It's a day in, day out,
Yeah.
bread and butter clearance. But the pressure of when you're down 5-1, your hand is
5.
very heavy. And
Is-
when you're leading 5-0, the hand just moves so freely.
Is there a way to deal with this, heaviness? The hand
Nine.
gets stiff.
I can tell you can see the difference. If
Yeah.
the head, the stiffness, because of the stiffness of the hand, he's come short for the blue. Little short.
It's comfortable.
But yeah, it's on.
There.
See,
14.
he requires both the balls. Yeah, he's gifted Shrikrishna the frame.
14.
After this frame, there will be a break of 15 minutes.
Frame. Shrikrishna.
There is a small break, a 15-minute break. We'll be back shortly with the part 3 of the 6Red Snooker Men Sage Billiards and Snooker National Championship 2021, Bhopal.
The new 6 Red National Champion. So here we go, the ball start rolling again. Over to gold medalist international referee Wasim Ahmed to take charge of the proceedings.
Frame
Start.
go. 6-1.
Start of the 8th frame. Shrikrishna needs only one frame to win his maiden 6 red title, and we want Manan Chandra to come back, and we want to see more of this match. We just don't want the match to end soon. Of course, whoever plays well will win the title, but we need to see more of the final. And we have galaxy of stars, galaxy of the BSFI officials over here, present here. President Rajan Kinsara, President of MP Billiard and Snooker Association, Mr. Bolu Mehta. Sage University is represented by Mrs. Agarwal.
We also have Joint Secretary from BSA, who is Ashwini Puranik.
And Secretary General of Billiard and Snooker Federation of India and Madhya Pradesh Billiard and Snooker Association, Sunil Bajaj. Vice Presidents Pradeep Saroji from Kolkata and Vijay Goel from Delhi. They are all present here to witness today's final. And there is not much of a difference even after the 2 breaks. The first one was a 15-minute break during the final, and the second one another 25-30-minute break. It's the commentator's curse. I thought Shrikrishna.
25 minutes is quite a break for anyone to re-energize and someone to turn cold.
But still, well, if one keeps his focus.
Wait, please. Thank you.
Some disturbance.
This is a sport played in complete silence.
Shrikrishna is not happy with his shot after the yellow. He was hoping to land on one of these reds.
Shrikrishna.
Try the shot to let them.
That's a very controlled shot played by
Yeah,
Manan.
great shot played by Manan. Shrikrishna will have to do something extraordinary here. The one red which is sitting on the mouth of the number 4 pocket,
More like an
which is not
insurance.
visible.
More like an insurance that Manan got now.
Yeah. So let's see what Shrikrishna does here. He's replied back with a great safety shot.
Seems to be on.
Probably the red is on, but the white is stuck to the cushion. Even if it goes, Manan will not be able to do anything extraordinary there. Yeah,
A simple shot.
he's manipulated a great shot there.
This is what we call experience.
Seven. Eight.
Manan will have to put all the reds, all the colors, and a few color after that to clean the frame.
The way the colors and the reds are placed, I doubt
14.
he's going to leave a chance.
15.
It's been a great shot with a slight cannon on the pink, on the blue, and he's got on the right side after the cannon. This is the first match played on this table. The National is
20.
played on 14 other tables, 13 other tables in fact, and this is the table reserved for the finals.
Chandra. 20.
The blue is stuck to one of the cushions, which might help Manan in the future. He's leading by 14 points. If Shrikrishna has to clear the table, he will have to negotiate the blue.
What?
It's a true contact on the red. It seemed the red found its way to the blue.
Eight.
Manan requires the yellow and the green.
Chandra. 8.
When you're down 6-1 and you need every frame after that. Pressure tells on you, your game. But one quite experienced. He can pull 2 or 3 frames off from here and Shrikrishna will be under slight pressure too, because that's his maiden title. Manan has won many of the titles earlier. He's won the senior nationals, he's won 6 Red nationals. He's quite an experienced player who won all the accolades of billiards and snooker table and all the national titles. Shrikrishna, being his maiden title, will be slightly under pressure. Not shown any of it over the past 7 frames. That's what I said. Shrikrishna would have to negotiate the blue from the brown, and he's done it beautifully. Very beautifully.
That's a class shot.
It's a class shot. Yeah.
This shows the confidence Shrikrishna is having with him right now.
It's a
40.
pink shirt. It was the pink and black for the national title.
20.
Black for the title. It's a great win. It's a great win. Great win for the young player. Shrikrishna of Bharat Petroleum wins a 6 Red national senior snooker title. And heartiest congratulations to Shrikrishna and commiseration to Manan Chandra.
You can definitely see the smile and pride on Shrikrishna's parents.
Yeah,
Face-
they've
faces.
been behind him for the last so many years, following him all the way, and so it's a big thing, big victory for him, and big victory for the parents as well, because they are there for the I've been seeing them for the last 7 years. They are there for Shrikrishna every match, maybe in England, maybe in Belgium, everywhere, in India and abroad. So they are part of his victory, and heartiest congratulations to both the parents as well, and his father being an international.
So we have with us over here Shrikrishna, the winner. Shrikrishna, how do you feel?
I don't know what I just don't have any words. Beating a world champion, that was 7 in the finals, and Aditya, Pankaj, we have Arjuna awardees playing this tournament. So I'm happy. That's all I can say.
I can see that on your face. Congratulations once again.
Thank you.